Hello everybody, Brian Gansright again. Just want to go over a quick demonstration of how we are feeding round bales to our goats this year. We've tried a number of things, everywhere from setting a bale on end and having that collapse and actually kill two of the doe kids that we had kept back, all the way to putting them in feeders, breaking them apart in the night pen, what have you. But the most success that we've had is with unrolling round bales out in the pasture like this, which is really close to our night pen area, back behind where the camera's actually right now. So I'm going to interrupt myself with a quick aside. This is all the residue you can look forward to if you're unrolling round bales in a night pen. You know, we did have this night pen coated in a beautiful layer of cedar chips and everything else, and obviously those break down, but the hay kind of helped all that decompose, and we had to clean it all up. So this is kind of what you can look forward to when you feed hay inside of buildings or in your night pen. So back to the video. And you know, in colder weather like this in February, we have less concerns with parasites, so we can get away with a little of this. One of the huge advantages is on a pasture like this that has low fertility areas, you unroll that hay there, you've got obviously the organic matter from the hay residue that's left behind, but you've got all your manure and urine from the animals right in, targeted on those spots, which is absolutely great. You can see behind me right here, this is what's left of the bale from a few days ago. Closer examination will show all that trace material that I was talking about, which is hugely beneficial to the pastures, you know, and just trying to, if you're going to transfer fertility by using hay, do yourself a favor with it. Don't waste it in a night pen like we had done, or don't waste it in a building where you're going to shovel it up and then have to compost it and then eventually spread it out here anyway. So this is just kind of lesson learned. Obviously you'll have some limits if you're in a long period of wet weather, what have you. One of the biggest advantages is make sure you've got enough goats eating it down, and it's not going to sit around forever and a day. Now I realize there are those who get pretty altruistic about not feeding any hay at all, you know, and perhaps that's a goal that, you know, you're happy to have, but let's face it, we're going to have years like this with a drought, and when that happens, when we're expecting our green season, instead of just being a winter drought, you're going to wish you had some hay on hand. So it's good to practice these measures and just know how you're going to handle it when you do have to feed hay. On the flip side, I don't like to feed any more hay than we have to, but you know, we're not a feedlot operation by any stretch of the imagination, but it's just a little insurance that you're going to need to have, because guess what, it doesn't always rain when you want it to, and the sun doesn't always shine when you want it to. So this is just one of the many tools in your belt when you're raising livestock. I hope this video blesses you in some way. Have a great day. God bless.